Every time Marge has leftover money from grocery shopping, she saves it. She puts it aside as Lisa's college fund. They hide the money in a bottle of dish soap. Then, that $670 just vanished. Lisa called the police right away. The police suspected that the dog had eaten the money, but they didn't find any evidence of that, so they shifted their suspicion to the family members. The police got an anonymous call. The caller claimed that Marge had a gambling habit. That made Marge a key suspect, but Marge was quickly ruled out. Because there was security camera footage to prove her innocence, she'd quit gambling years ago. Next, the police turned their suspicion to Homer. Based on the sauce stains on the wall and ceiling, the police figured Homer had found the money while cleaning up, and just stuffed it into his pocket. Homer became the prime suspect. When the case hit a dead end, the police even started suspecting Mr. Burns.
This is what Mitch is. Smithers, bring me some more money. Need more convincing?
The police found a new piece of evidence. It turned out that on the day of the crime, Homer had accidentally butt-dialed someone. After analyzing the audio from that call, they found out Homer hadn't used dish soap at all. Instead, he'd lick all the sauce clean with his own tongue. So the police shifted their suspicion to Bart. They thought he might have used the money to make prank slime. Then they suspected Lisa had used it to buy the saxophone she'd been dreaming of. But it turned out the person who bought the saxophone was actually Krusty the Clown. The Simpson heist is still unsolved. Justice hasn't been served. Though, let's be real, people just love watching bad things happen. Marge couldn't figure out why Bart was so rotten. Homer thought it was all because Marge had drunk alcohol when she was pregnant with him.
I now christen the ship the USS Float and Shoot.
A single drop of wine slipped into Marge's mouth. That tiny taste introduced Bart to alcohol, and just like that, his demon gene awakened. Bart was bouncing all over the supermarket shelves. Right when Homer was about to buy the last remaining lottery ticket, Bart jumped down from the shelf. The sheriff ended up pushing Homer's shopping cart away. Homer had to give up the lottery ticket to save Bart. Lenny bought that last lottery ticket, and he actually won $50,000. That ticket was supposed to be Homer's. Homer grabbed Bart and pulled him down right then.
Just cost me $200,000.
I thought it was 50.
I could have bet it on the dogs.
At the bar, everyone was celebrating for Lenny. Only Homer was moping around. Lenny said he'd use the leftover money to throw a party. Everyone cheered at that. The Simpsons showed up all dressed up, but Bart was upstairs, aiming a water gun at kids on the street. He didn't mean to, but he sprayed Marge instead. Marge had no choice but to put on a dress that made her look fat.
Great.
You feel self-conscious.
Bart couldn't even behave in the car. He flicked his booger onto Lisa. The two started fighting right away. Homer threatened to crash the car into a tree to make them stop.
No flicking boogers and no driving into trees.
Yes, Mayor.
At the party, Lenny even prepared a gift for each of his friends.
I know everyone hates vacuuming and loves robots.
The robots started attacking humans. The police arrived quickly. They pushed the door open and found out it was Bart who was controlling the robots. Abe got kissed by a man, and that kiss turned into a nightmare he couldn't shake for decades. Homer and Marge decided to go on a date, so they left the kids with Abe to take care of. The two of them wolfed down their dinner, then spent just 5 minutes at a motel. Abe was watching a boring TV show, and Bart couldn't stand it. He ate the batteries right away, so they went down to the basement to look for toys. Bart found a bag of toy soldiers, and when Abe saw them, he got scared. Lisa noticed that all the soldiers looked just like Grandpa. It turned out that after World War II, Abe had nothing to do day in and day out, and he even harassed women on the street. Then, out of nowhere, he was picked by the owner of a toy company to be the model for their toy soldiers, but the toy company never paid him a cent. That's why Abe got so spooked when he saw the soldiers, so the whole family headed to New York.
Mister, you owe my dad a fortune.
The owner said Abe never even finished the photo shoot back then. When Abe saw the photographer's pictures, he suddenly remembered what happened that day. Turns out, during the shoot, the photographer kissed him. Abe couldn't stand it, so he ran right out of the studio. The company ended up firing the photographer because of that. Abe felt really guilty, so he went to Texas to find the photographer. As soon as he walked in the door, Abe saw the place was filled with artwork of him. The photographer wasn't even mad at Abe. In fact, losing that job had helped him find his true self.